The wind and the pitch. That's off the mark. Ball one. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
And a ground ball to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Two out, space is empty. Ground ball to the right side. That's a base hit. So 2 down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. Very high with that one. And 1-1. There's a strike to Mookie. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
2 outs. On the ground right side. Horner tosses to first, and Betts is set down. That's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Bottom of the first, so up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Time called. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there. Glasnow ready to deal. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Kicks and fires. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Lux. On the run, throw to first. In time, got him. And that'll do it. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy. That one's in there. Strike 1. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
In the air, right side. Suzuki makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Right through there for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki running hard for it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And we're back. Leading off Nick Madrigal.
The designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
Glasnow back to work.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boo.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Out to short. Betts tosses across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
This to center field. Outman moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, here's Jason Hayward. And the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. That misses. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
There's a strike.
2-1.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 2-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Got him looking. And now 1 away. Chris Taylor down. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Outman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. Two outs. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Rip to 3rd. Wisdom on to 1st. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Patrick Wisdom. Glass now back to work. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Slap the other way, foul. Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Lux jumps, throws. Awesome play there.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And that is in for a strike. 0-1 on Belt. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Gomes, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Grounder might be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Top of the zone for a called strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He handles it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Freeman hits it in the air. Suzuki makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time up. And Mookie takes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Steps off, checks the runner at first. 4th inning underway, no score. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 hit. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom 4. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he deals. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
He's got it. 1 down.
Up next is the right fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That's hard hit on the line. Dives. What a play.
Now back, center field.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Pete Crow Armstrong with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
At the belt and fires. Up the middle. Bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. Set for the start of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. With the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one ripped. And a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fought off foul. The pitch. That's to 3rd. Goes to 2nd for 1, and that's 2. He continues to roll on on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. The pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Just one of those seeing high base hits to the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Okay, you asked for me.
Here's Yan Gomes, and he's already singled in this game. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Chris Taylor. Just missed. Kicks and deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Corner. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box. In there.
And so now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Snags it for the second out. Well behind the runner. They got him doubled off. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago. Brandon Bell. Glass now back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fouled off. He was late. Bases empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez under it, brings it in, and that is the inning. Cubs leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The line to kick the pitch. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
That's in there. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Falls Drives it in on the run.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul straight back. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And the righty deals. That one almost got him.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A massive home run. Third home run of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Will Smith, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Time called now as the pitching coach makes his way to the mound. A couple of relievers warming up out there in the pen. And that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Drew Smiley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ground ball left side. Toss to Bell, and that is the inning. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And it's 2-0 Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Nick Madrigal.
For the Cubs, the designated hitter, Nick.
And the pitch.
Madrigal.
Into left center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got
number
something he
7.
can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One away.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ballgame.
In the box now, take strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Gomes in the box now, takes strike one. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. Coming home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The line of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The lefty fires. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2. Left field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with a base hit. Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
On the mound now, Keegan Thompson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
On the ground right side, and that's a base hit. Hayward around third. He'll score easily. It's 3-zip.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Right-handed reliever.
That's the ball.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Taylor on second. Outman on at first with nobody out. On and miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That one missing inside. And there's the automatic. Two on, one out. Freeman checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the eighth. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate this.
Base hit. One run is in. The throw in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Strike two. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Here comes a pitch. And they'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. Will Smith. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one pulled foul. First and second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Swanson. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs. Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And the right-hander back to work. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And he takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.P. Fireeisen getting loose out there. Vesia getting cranked up as well. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Popped up. Lux hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 1 down. Jason Hayward getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. In for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Hayward leads off first with one away. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, James Outman. A little bit low.
Count 1-0.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter.
And now the DH, Nick Madrigal. Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Dodgers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Out to short. Betts. On to first. And they get the out.
The batter, number 7.
1 out left for the Cubs.
Shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that's outside. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up.
He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout.
Aftertaste, we think the same, play different games.